All right. Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club Stop and Chat. Today we have a very special returning guest, Mr. Tim Gavin.
Gavin.
Two specials shy of how special this really is.
You are very special, bro. You're one of my favorite guests.
Thank you.
Let me tell you. And that's not to say that I don't like all the guests, but bro, you make me laugh.
I'm going to believe that's genuine.
What? I can't hear you.
Good talking to
I'm going to believe guilty. I'm going to believe that's genuine, Chris.
It is genuine because I always enjoy hanging out with you, bro. You're a good guy. You're funny, very witty, quick-witted, you know.
Jeron, your turn.
More so. Yes, you are.
Well, you guys live together, so you have a very different dynamic
We
relationship.
did for a hot 2 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best years of my life.
Probably seemed like an eternity.
Yeah, I think those were the best. The blind years were good. But those... No, they were. The blind years were good. The years with Jeron were awesome.
Definitely.
Was that when you guys were on Girl together?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Here's the problem with me. I'm going to refresh the 4 viewers that have tuned in to see the Tim Gavin chat and chew, or what is this called?
Stop and shoot.
Yeah,
Stop
right there.
My car's running, so
Okay.
I'm just going to stop in and chat and leave.
Yeah.
Lost my train of thought.
You're going to say something about the 4
blind
viewers.
days, the blind days.
Maybe your memory.
The 4. I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
I really can't.
Well, that'll be good. Yeah. This is going to make for a great show.
Just guide me.
It's going to be great.
Just guide me.
Well, let's just start off with how the hell are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm a little overweight.
Oh.
No way.
Spiritually, I'm good though. No, I'm good.
What's your
I'm good.
what,
I'm
I
busy.
mean, you don't lead. Listen. You don't look.
Sizing me up.
You don't look.
Here's the problem. It's just there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems. But no, the overweight thing is a problem. I look at the BMI thing, the body mass index.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, and I'm obese.
Oh,
that's what it's. Oh
saying?
yeah, it's just. I'm like, am I overweight? It's just obese.
Yeah, but you don't do.
I step on the scale. It says 1 at a time.
So this can get.
No,
That's an oldie but goodie right there.
But what
Jeron
about?
turned it off. I mean,
But what about like exercise? You don't get out there, jog, or like ride
so
your bike?
Breathe.
I made a transition in my life where I
Don't do anything.
got it. No, I was going to be serious. I got into sobriety.
Oh yeah.
So I got into sobriety and
How long ago?
9 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
About 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I went full force to try to make a transition and
Sure.
and I got super skinny. Ripped, matter of fact.
Okay.
I remember
You look
seeing
like-
photos of you.
No, like hot.
Next level.
He's
shit,
super
dude.
hot. No, I'm kidding. So for now, it's like I did it. It's like I was able to pull that off, and it's super hard to maintain
Sure.
to be skinny with abs. I still have abs. Actually, I just had ab removal surgery.
Okay.
So I lost my abs. I just make excuses now. I'm too busy, or
Well, when you're
Right.
working
What
a
about-
lot, it's hard to balance everything out. You know what I mean?
It is,
Very
but
true.
that's what I'm saying. Like I did it before. If I really want to do, I can do it again.
Right.
You can, dude.
Right.
Definitely.
No, I can't. So what I'm saying is, I guess right now it's just not that important to me. But I think it is.
It should be.
It is. You
important.
bring it up every time I see you. It's wishful thinking. Like
It's just my insecurity. Like I want to let everyone know that I'm aware that I'm overweight.
Right.
So that way they don't have to look at me and go, "Wow, he's overweight." It's just like I already told you I'm overweight.
Let's get
You
that
get
out.
ahead of
Let's
it.
get that out of the way.
You're right.
You get ahead of it.
Take care of the elephant in
Yeah,
the
so
room.
there's no
Yeah.
weirdness. Like he already knows it's fine.
He's like,
But no, I've been good.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
I mean, you're killing it out there.
Yes,
selling those
dude.
houses left and right. Man.
Yeah.
I see your little Instagram.
Yeah.
You're posting up little sold over here.
There we go. Listed and
It's
sold.
Instagram. Everyone sees the highlights. Everyone knows how to spin the highlights. I've been busy, but
I love
I
seeing your son on your Instagram is probably my favorite thing ever.
yeah, no, Miles is getting hits. He's trending. Yeah, no, we'll save him for later, but no, work's been good. Yeah,
Yeah.
real estate market is, if anyone's interested in that, it's
Booming.
well, rates are historically low, and no one is. I thought when COVID first hit, I was like, oh fuck, I got to find another career.
Right.
And it's been the complete opposite. It's just I've been busier than ever,
That's amazing.
which is in the beginning, no one wanted to sell their house. No one wanted people in their house during a fucking pandemic.
Sure.
Especially me, overweight, coming in breathing hot. It's like, maybe I should reconsider this. Maybe I'll just refinance out and get some cash. But yeah, no one wants to sell their house. So it's like you got historically low rates with no inventory. It's like the perfect storm for it to
Explode.
Yeah. So my old skater prediction, which everyone now is like, I'm not listening anymore, is I think rates are going to go up to about 3.5%, 4%.
Oh, is that good?
Well, for a buyer, right now we're in a seller's market. And I think we'll transition soon to a neutral market. First quarter next year.
First
roughly.
quarter? Oh, wow.
No one really knows.
Yeah.
Right? This is just my assumptions based on what I see and what I hear with rates. I would assume with rates going up that the buying excitement will kind of slow down. I mean, at 2.75%, money's pretty much free,
Yeah, it's
especially
great.
for 30 years. If you get a 30-year loan,
Yeah.
fully
Sure.
amortized for 30 years, it's like, why not? So, yeah, I think it'll slow down a little bit.
What's the secret to selling a house, man? Is it just the gift of gab, or is it the staging, or is it the actual house? Do you not do? I mean, what's the secret sauce?
It's it's a process. In the beginning, when I first got my license, I'm like, okay, forever I have said it on the show in the past, like I wanted something to where I was my own boss,
Right.
because I was scared to work for somebody else because I have intangible assets that I can apply to like real estate. In a job setting, like I wouldn't know what to apply for.
Right.
Like marketing, what is it, sales? What do I do?
Right.
And it's really a hybrid of everything. So for real estate, for me, it's to know what you're doing because then you naturally have confidence.
Sure.
So when you have confidence, you have the ability to sell very genuinely, and you have the confidence knowing that you're representing your clients. You know what I mean? And that part is fun when you can go into a negotiation or any sort of circumstance that involves two sides, where it's like, I know I'm representing him very well. I feel good about that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's really to answer your question, it's knowing how to problem solve and knowing how to talk to everybody.
That's
You
what
know-
you have the gift of gab.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
The gift of gab.
Yeah,
That's what I
gift of
said.
gab.
Yeah, gift of gab.
I always thought that's what it meant. I was like, wow, they made this whole thing.
But it is. It's a schmoozing. It's a making
well,
people feel comfortable.
It's not really schmoozing. It's like, for example, I just came from an appraisal, and I represented these clients on a flip. So those are tricky because whenever you represent a client on the flip, when you're buying it, you have to tell them what you perceive the after repair value as when they're done fixing it. So if you buy it at 1.5 and you say, hey, the comp showed it's 2.4 when it's done, kind of got to sell it at 2.4 because you sold them with that formula.
Okay.
So-
okay.
On this appraisal, we used the garage, which was unpermitted. I heard that.
Yes.
You're always talking about background noise.
Sorry. I won't do it again.
I'm totally thrown off now. No, I'm not. The garage was unpermitted. And I told the appraisal, hey, Jordan Sparks used to live here, which she did. She converted in a garage for COVID. It's not permitted. But now the buyers are, he's like, so it's a garage. I'm like, yeah, it's a garage. I'm trying to justify, because I put it on the MLS using the garage square footage.
Right.
But so I have to talk to the appraiser or appraisers about, justifying value. And
Gotcha.
then you got to talk to inspectors, and then you got to talk to lenders, and then you got
So there's a lot of legwork.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of
Right.
talking.
A lot of talking.
It's literally is you're talking all day.
When people walk in, I think that the most important part of a house is the bathroom, right? No, for real. They walk in, they see a beautiful bathroom and the kitchens, right? Are those the main things that people get drawn to?
It's kitchen and the master.
And the master.
Yeah.
What about the master bathroom? You guys laugh, but like you walk into a beautiful bathroom, and that could sell a house.
I mean,
Hey.
Look at that toilet.
everyone.
It's not even that; it's the splash. I mean, have you ever been into a nice bathroom,
have.
Rush? And you're like, "This is a fucking dope ass bathroom." You know what I'm saying? You walk into that bathroom, and Tim's asking to take the hairs out of the sink.
Yeah, I was a little
That's
taken
rough.
back by that. Yeah, no, it's typically, but every buyer's different. Everyone's buying a house for, COVID too changed a lot of things. A lot of people Steve Malbon, he like moved out. A lot of people are moving out of the state that I never thought would move out of the state.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because everyone's lives are different now.
Yeah.
And, when COVID first hit, we were spending so much time in our house. Everyone was like, okay, that bathroom's kind of fucked up. Let's fix the bathroom up. You start realizing things when you're in your house a lot, it's like, and then you realize like, fuck, do we really should be spending this much money living here? Or, so.
Especially LA, super expensive.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying the pandemic made people think differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right.
it's like when you're in your everyday life and you don't have time to think outside that far, it's like you couldn't imagine leaving California, Los Angeles, but
Normally, you're going to work, you're coming home, you're sleeping, maybe spend the weekends there. You're not there like 24/7.
correct. Yeah. I mean, even me, it's like, fuck, I've done a lot to my house, but
Bathroom.
it's like the one thing I haven't.
No.
Really?
I love a
You
good
did a lot to
bathroom.
your house? Seemed like you
Yeah,
already came like that.
I did some things.
Yeah.
I did some things.
Well, I'm glad business is booming, man. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're doing
no, it's been
well
good.
and everything's good. You
been
know,
busy.
That's amazing, dude.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's a good time to sell, but if you're buying a house, it's just like
When people ask about the market, it's like any business. It's supply and demand. Because COVID hit, no one wanted to sell. People didn't want people in their house. So there wasn't a lot of inventory. Meanwhile, the Feds reduced the rates historically low. They're at 2.5, 2.8%. So everybody wanted to buy because the rates were so affordable.
What's a typical rate like before COVID?
High 3s, 4s.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
So a couple
Maybe in the
percent,
fives,
little
depending.
couple percent is huge.
Yeah, people ask me real estate questions all the time, and it's never black and white because it's all predicated on your personal situation.
Gotcha.
So it's a seller's market because it's no inventory, supply,
yeah.
high demand because of the rates.
But people are getting a killing for their houses these days.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
yeah. My shit went up 15% or 14%. I'm like, how the fuck did that even happen?
You give me the listing, it went up 20.
There you go.
Well, how do you find out how much your house is worth? Like something like
Get an appraisal, right?
Well, you can look it up basically too.
Well, it's subjective. You can get an appraisal done, but that's just an appraised value based on aggregated sold data. But typically, if Jeron, in today's market, if Jeron says his house is worth, we don't know, but if we're going to use round numbers, $1 million, he could probably get 1.1 for it because there's not much.
yeah.
There's a ton of buyers looking to buy $1 million house,
Right.
and it becomes a bidding war. And if people really want the house, they got to pay over
Yeah,
what market value is.
Right.
and that's become
Hence why I had to schmooze the appraiser earlier.
Yeah.
I got here. I'm exhausted. No, I'm kidding.
Do you ever tell the people you work with or are working with that used to be a pro skater?
Dude, so in the beginning,
That was your ticket?
I'm like always going back and forth with skating, but I've embraced it. Skateboarding has given me everything. And it
Yeah,
truly
dude.
has. There is no question about it. And thank God I started to skateboard. But yeah, every fucking time it's like, Mitch, I used to skateboard. It's like, here we go.
Yeah.
Then it's the X Games. Then do I know Tony Hawk? Then do I know Jeron Wilson? And then it's like, have you been on the 9 Club?
I'm glad we're fourth.
At least we're on the list.
Yeah.
At least we're
made
on
the
list, man.
I used to be like really insecure about, how I'd be perceived in this professional world as this old skateboarder. You know, you know what I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, it's like real estate agents are.
Yeah, you're the cool one at the end of the day.
You are the cool one.
Straight up.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't
mean,
know
look.
the other ones,
At the end of the day, I don't go outside of my realm of friends. Luckily, you know, so I don't have to. Well, lately I've been getting a lot of referrals, but the people I deal with, they know you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to really explain it, but sometimes I do. Okay. And then they go, wait, you're Tim Gavin? I go, yeah.
They don't.
Well, I seen like
they don't. No, they don't. I'm so not relevant.
I've seen like Matt Miller and a couple of people getting involved with real estate. Like, are you helping or coaching? I don't know how that stuff works.
A couple of people are on your team, right?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Any skater who wants a new career, let me know. I mean, no, it's a great way to. It's a career that you could have long term. It's a career where you can, you know, invest in yourself. You know what I mean? You're your own boss. You can do other things. It's
for a skateboarder. That's beautiful.
No, it's like the perfect thing for skateboarders. But yeah, Matt Miller's on my team now. He's going to be. He's honestly going to be a stud.
Is he?
Yeah. He already is. Actually, he's doing a lot of deals.
Damn.
Paul Gongalves, who used to work at you can cuss on here, right? What the,
Fuck yeah.
Sorry. Fucking Fuel TV.
Fuel TV.
Paul Gongalves, yeah.
Paul
and then
Gongalves,
Mark Schlosser. Just joined my team.
Oh, yeah.
Sick, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's right.
But so yeah, now it feels it's fun. It's like we're all back together.
Yeah.
But same guys, same everything, but we're
different business.
No, we're selling houses now.
Yeah.
And Mark, you know, I'm talking to Schlosser, and he's like, you know, I've done sales for it. And he's right. He's done sales to the point, like, it's the same thing. It's a little different, but at the end of the day, it's...
Just got to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the confidence thing. You know, yeah. But he's good, so yeah, it's been good.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Sick, dude.
It's been good.
Love that.
Who owns this house, by the way?
I don't know, but we should get an appraisal.
We've actually done a lot of new things to this place. We painted it. And
Yeah. Does that bring up
upgrades?
Little upgrades.
Little upgrades.
That's called adding value.
Okay.
We should just gut it though.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Wait,
not
is
ours.
this?
It's not ours.
It's you're renting this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you do commercial real estate?
I don't.
No.
Okay. I get asked that once in a while.
Can we give you like a price range that we're interested in and keep your eyes out here in Venice?
Yeah. You know what would be fun is to do a little game. Like, you show me a house and I tell you what the value is.
Oh, really?
We'll save that for next time. Okay. I don't think your viewers are
Gabby calls
about
it.
Yeah.
We'll play that game. We'll get it. We'll prepare it next time you come.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We didn't know that was a thing.
Some little cards of like random houses.
Yeah, a little thing right here.
Yeah.
And tell them the city. And that's it.
Yeah.
But I have to know the actual listing price though.
Right. Yeah. You pull. Yeah.
Wait, so like how skaters see skate spots, do you pull up to houses and be like 1.5?
All the time.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Well, let's talk about skating because that's where
What do your notes say over
Don't worry about it.
there? Okay.
They're just they're not notes. They're just clips. We have clips.
Okay.
Clips to this guy.
Skate clips. Tim and Henry's Pack of Lies. Very very influential for myself, and I know a lot
Big
of people,
time.
bro, for sure. Skating
Did
the
you?
beach.
Did we
curves.
watch the last time I was here so we don't talk about the same thing?
No, I don't. Care. I don't care.
Because here's the thing: I've done two things in my life: Goldfish and Tim and Henry's.
We have clips from both. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, didn't you have a couple clips in Shakamina or Hocus
Oh,
Pocus?
yeah, but
Which one?
Do
you remember?
Hocus Pocus.
It's a long video.
Raj couldn't find it.
Seriously?
I didn't,
Is it
I didn't
midway?
even try.
He didn't look.
I didn't even try.
So we got a couple questions for you, man. Well, first of all, we'll start off with Sam Bearwald. Sam Bearwald's house. Very fun. We had Daniel Castillo on the show.
We just
Did-
reminisced
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it was great. He was talking. Oh man, all the
Danny
stories
Castillo.
that were coming
He's
back.
a good storyteller.
He's great because he's been there through it all, right? And same as you, we were talking about Sam's house, and everybody used to hang out there, and we were trying to figure out like time periods when they used to pick you up from the airport coming from AZ, and when I kind of got in the mix and all this stuff, and it was kind of interesting. Then there was one story in particular involved a doggy door. And Daniel was saying that you were trying to climb through the doggy door, and Sam found you in the morning, halfway in the doggy door, sleeping.
Didn't quite make it through.
Didn't quite make it through.
My brain gets so overwhelmed when I hear one story because there's just so many stories. It's like I wanted to tell them all.
Let them loose.
So Sam's house, Sam was this awesome dude in Brentwood, and we would all go to his house. I guess he had a mini ramp there, though.
In the front yard. You didn't see that?
I didn't experience
those
things.
Me neither. Jeron did, though, right? Didn't
no.
You? Oh, you didn't?
I remember they saying it was there or it had been there, but I never got to skate it.
Oh, so you guys weren't there at that time.
Because that's how we met Eric Dressen and all those dudes.
Yeah, I still don't even remember how I met Sam Bearwell.
Really?
No, I really don't. But Sam was just dude who had a car. He had a great house in Brentwood. He had a second house in Santa Barbara.
Yeah,
that's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
And he was cool, and we just started hanging out with Sam and staying at his house.
Black Cheddar.
And his parents would always go. The Santa Barbara house is key because his parents would always go out of town on the weekend.
Right.
So we had the house to ourselves.
Oh, wow.
But even when you did it, even when they were there, though, they were really
super cool.
welcoming and made it.
They were, but they started
everything.
to tighten up on the Martinelli apple ciders. And
Started locking those away.
And the alcohol for sure.
yeah, they started to mark the alcohol. Yeah,
That didn't make a difference.
things started to tighten up.
Tighten up.
But no, the doggy door thing was we had come home from a night of entertainment, and I don't know if I was coming or going. What did you say?
He said you were coming,
Okay,
but you couldn't make it.
oh, that is So I needed a place to sleep. So it was almost like that game, Ollie Ollie Income Free. You remember what was that?
Ollie Ink.
No one
Oxen
played that.
free?
Oxen free. He said income free.
That wasn't the game where everyone go hide in the neighborhood.
Oh my
And
god.
then,
Are you talking about hide and seek?
I guess.
Jesus.
But then, like, when you couldn't find anybody, you would just yell, Ollie Ollie Income Free.
It's not income.
It's not income.
What is it?
Oxen free.
Oxen. Ollie oxen.
Dude,
free.
that's amazing.
I don't know
Ollie,
where do
Ollie
these
Oxen.
sayings come from? It's
I don't
just
know.
bizarre.
Dude, so good.
Good question.
I don't know. It's like my mom. She's Japanese. She's got this language barrier. And she calls cell phones.
Cell phones.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe I get it from her.
Okay. Income oxen. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Ollie Ollie
Oxen.
Free. Is the free in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went back to his house to sleep, and I got stuck in the doggy door. And then I couldn't wake the parents or anybody up, so I just called it quits.
Well, because they also had an
my
alarm.
God,
I remember that. So you
We need
couldn't
the
open
code.
the door. Oh, you
We
had the
need the
code.
code,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, no, we need the code.
But you didn't have the key.
There's no key involved.
So how did you get out?
So good.
Uh,
The fire department.
no, I don't know. That's a great question, actually.
He reversed out of that.
Could you imagine
yeah.
though, like Sam waking up in the morning to take a piss, and there's Gav halfway in the bathroom doggy door?
That's straight out of a movie.
Yeah, God, we used to schnurr. Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, it
Good
was
old
fun.
Schnurrball.
It was
Good old
fun.
Yeah, it
Schnurrball.
was fun. I mean, could you imagine? Those years, what was it, 92? I was 16, 17 years old in California. My son is 14. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. He wouldn't know. He'd be stuck in the doggy door too. But no, it was a time of our lives. I mean,
yeah.
it was the best. I mean,
Oh my god, bro.
But you don't remember how you met Sam, because wasn't everybody hanging out with Sam beforehand, and then you probably he probably picked you up from the airport one day.
it was that time where Sam was into music too, so he had like certain hieroglyphic songs too, and some underground. It sounded like fucking. It was recorded in a shower.
Yeah.
It was like, this is sick. What is this?
Turn it up.
So he had music, and he had, but I don't remember how I met him, but
So crazy.
those were fun days hanging out.
They were the
there.
best.
Yeah.
So when you're coming back and forth from AZ, how long before you moved here? When did you move here?
So I was
Because every weekend you were coming here.
literally every weekend.
Yeah.
Staying at Guy's house a lot, right?
Stayed at Guy's a lot. He stayed at Guy's the whole time I was doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was flying out over the weekends.
Huh.
Stayed at Guy's.
Did you try to get his mom to like adopt you or something like that?
No, I suggested that. I was like, this is an inconvenience for everybody.
Let's just make this legit.
legit.
Yeah. It's official.
Yeah, I don't want to go. School wasn't exciting.
Did you end up graduating?
I was like, I got my GED.
GD, okay.
I'm not a loser. No, I was big about getting the GED though.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I remember. I was like, Eric, you got to get Costin. Yeah, I know him. I was like, Eric, get your GED. He went and got his GED.
You went and got it?
Yeah, and then I remember Chico. I think he got his GED.
He did.
He did, right?
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he did.
I remember saying, "Dude, Cheeks, it's easy." Like, and I think he had some. I was like, "Yeah, the math was kind of hard, actually."
Wait, so when did you? So, what was the last year of your high school?
Cheeks is the best. I was actually
He's
FaceTiming him the other
Oh,
day.
really?
The best.
Talk about being in shape. That dude's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah,
Seriously?
he is.
Yeah,
Skating
looks
all
like
the time.
Yeah, he's like
He can do an Iron Man.
The one skater right now. I'm like tripping, like how he's like
He's in
looks
it,
good.
though.
Yeah, he's sick.
When did you finish? What was the last year of high school?
9th grade? 10th grade.
10th grade, I
10th
think.
grade. Okay. And then you made the move out here.
Those weekends were out flying. I just never went back.
You just stayed
Yeah,
at Guys.
guys,
That was it.
and it all worked out. Thank God. Really though, I mean that was a very unsupported decision. Obviously, that was just like going against the grain.
I'm doing this.
What were your
Yeah.
parents saying this whole time?
So, I mean, my parents are, they're together. They're, not that that matters, having a healthy home life or anything. But my dad worked a lot, So my story is, my mom is Japanese, and her first marriage was a guy in the military. He was an very abusive guy, and they had 6 kids, 6 girls.
Holy.
Yeah, and his best friend was my dad. Because,
Wow.
they're in the military together, and they would drink at the NCO club together. That's the gentleman's club.
The gentleman's club.
And I think, being abusive alcoholic and, they just called it quits, or my dad, I don't know what happened there. And certainly don't ask. But my dad ended up marrying his best friend's wife, his chick.
Wow.
Shit happens.
And had me.
Oh.
I'm the only child of my mom and my dad.
Got you.
So my dad inherited 6 girls, essentially. So he had to work his ass off to support
7
support
children.
the family. Yeah, the girls wanted Jordache jeans. They wanted that Jordache look. They wanted that Jordache look. It's a Sassoon. Sassoon.
Jordache look.
So he was never around, and I could tell he's emotional. He regrets it today. But he did. I tell him, like, no, you did what you had to do.
Yeah.
And money was tight, and I remember my mom always charging the credit card. She'd call it the charge card. Like, if I wanted a board, she'd always give me a new skateboard. I put on the charge card. Don't tell Dad. I was like, I ain't saying shit. You don't say anything, I don't say anything. But yeah. What was the original question?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was when you left school.
So everything I said was completely irrelevant to the question. Because I went against the grain. My parents weren't around. So it's kind of like, I think one day they were like, "Where's the fucking guy? Where's the son of a bitch? Is he here?" I think it maybe could have been something like that.
And you were just in L.A.
And I was just in L.A. These
Sorry,
fleas
these I
are
know.
no, the mosquitoes.
Fleas, mosquitoes, they're little flies.
The mosquitoes just here are
These little
ruthless.
Goddamn fleas.
Damn fleas.
But we did talk about, World Park and all that stuff.
Yep.
And there's
Yep.
so many stories from
Man.
there, man. I love it, dude. And then when the World Park ended and girls started, around the same time, we think, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a year or two difference, but
The what?
Yeah.
The world?
yeah, World Park, and then girl started soon
Again,
after
I'm
that.
just terrible with timelines.
And we talked about the last episode, meeting Jeron and at the Santa Barbara.
At the
Powell.
Powell skate park. Yeah.
Powell.
The all night, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we covered a lot. So
Yeah, we did.
thanks for coming, man.
No, let's talk about, give me topics, maybe I can give you my perspective, like the Olympics or.
How do you feel about the Olympics? Yeah.
Like, I felt Nija's, like, nerves almost.
You did.
Well, the dude is the best skater in the world, right? Isn't he? I mean,
he's damn good.
I mean,
he's up there.
He's pretty decent. Flow rider. No, the guy's incredible. But first, and I watched it.
Yep.
I don't watch the Olympics. I mean,
maybe a vent here and two.
It's just like not like shot put. It's like, who the fuck's watching this stuff?
There's a lot of random sports.
There really was.
Definitely.
People train their lives for these things.
Yeah, it was cool to see skateboarding in there. Like, okay, they're actually embracing, like, new things. But, I love that skateboarding, the culture of it kind of came through the TV a little bit, like how everyone supports one another. And
that came through.
Yeah, the camaraderie and the brotherhood and all of that.
Yes.
That was super rad to see.
Yeah, because you don't see that with the other sports too often.
No.
Especially the opposite, like, countries, like
I do.
Maybe
like,
once in a while you see a little
sometimes,
little
not like that.
Not like that.
No.
Not like that, yeah.
And I think that was the big takeaway.
Right.
Like how skateboarding.
That was great.
But like old sports, like I love before social media, like none of the teams knew each other. It was more competitive that way. You know what I mean? Now it's like, I was just talking to you 2 minutes ago, and you're the opposing team. Like,
Sure.
Kind of takes away that
Rivalry
or whatever.
Yeah, I get you.
I bet $2,000 on night. No, I'm
to win it all.
No, I did. I was like, God, I was watching Nigel win this thing, and have him be this face. I mean, he still is. He's totally, but
I get you though. I get you. It was interesting.
Were you rooting for him?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was too in a way, but I did take away the same feeling because I saw Nyjah. You see him at the street leagues. He's laughing. He's having fun.
Right.
He's landing his tricks.
Right.
In the Olympics, I didn't see any of that.
Right.
It was a completely different dude out there.
Yeah.
I think he put a lot of pressure on himself. You know what I mean?
totally.
Like,
I think so too.
Totally.
Well, you never know behind closed doors too what
Yeah.
was being said going into the Olympics. All these everything that was probably going to happen once he won,
And the vibe that was out there too. No crowd.
Right.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to.
Yeah.
I think he feeds off
Cardboard
that
beds.
stuff.
yeah, you're away from home and there's no crowd.
Halfway around the world too.
Yeah.
And you're filming a movie for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, he
like,
did working on a documentary with
a lot of
Ty.
people are not aware
it's
of that.
all some momentum building into this moment.
Yeah.
Then-
he's been working on that documentary forever.
5 years.
Couple
it
of
seems
years.
like.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll be in that.
What about the women? You could fast forward.
Maybe.
You could fast forward to the movie and see if they mention you in there. What about the women skating in the
can always
Olympics?
rely on
Did
that.
you watch the women skating?
A little bit.
It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
No, a little bit.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with them, but I did. Yeah. No. I look. I want to support skateboarding however I can.
Yeah,
To be
yeah.
honest with me or with you, with what I said earlier, it's like I was. There were days where, as you go, you kind of you're kind of evolving as a person. You're like, a lot of insecurities and but at the end of the day, it's like, for me, skateboarding has been the best, by no question, the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
I feel the same.
Undoubtedly.
Definitely.
I mean,
I almost.
and it's like I feel like I owe skateboarding. You know what I mean? Like because I have this mild legacy, whatever you want to call whatever I do have. It's really from not too much.
Yeah, but you set the tone. Like I was just saying, like Tim and Henry's Pack of Lies. Like that video alone
Right.
was just incredible.
Yeah.
It
And
was
to be
insane.
honest, bro, sometimes you don't have to do much to
Yeah.
make a
That's
big
look,
impact.
if I had that statement, which is true and valid, because I think skateboarding is way more awesome today because of everyone's willing to embrace different styles. And my favorite skater is iShot. Watching that dude skate, holy shit!
Love that
Likewise.
guy,
Because he does things that you wouldn't think he'd be able to do.
and he does them so beautifully.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
with style,
Makes it look
it's just,
amazing.
like raw.
So good.
But yeah, no. If I if that mentality, which Jeron is right, was around during what? When did I stop?
Well, I was actually just about
I
to
would be
say.
like, okay, maybe I don't need to do switch. Shit.
Well, that's where.
Yeah,
that's
you put the. I remember you put that
remember?
pressure on yourself. Like I
can't go backwards.
But that's when you stop skating.
I can't. Dude, who? Somebody I was watching the other day. I was just like, how do they still do? Probably you. How the fuck do you keep doing this? I can't do it.
But I felt that you definitely like hung it up too early.
For
You
sure.
know,
I did.
You
For sure.
took that road out, like you said, when the switch came around.
Yeah.
You were kind of like,
Do you know when I quit, like, kind of unofficially retired?
I know.
When DVS started?
I was going to say 97.
97.
I mean, your foot was already
Started DVS 95.
right. That's they were tripping on like that. It started in 95. But
Why opposed to what?
no, it's opposed to like a year later or 2 years later. Anyways, we lived together from 96 to 98, and yes, in the beginning of us living together, I think you're already fucking. You know, I'm gonna get my bartender's license, my GED, fucking, So,
Well, because you had a part.
but he was
Goldfish.
he was planning. He was, foreseeing the future in a sense of like, I want to make sure I'm good, and besides
and
just skateboarding.
the DVS thing was popping up too.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
So you saw a future
no,
in that.
it was, to be honest, it was more about my respect to Rick and them. Because I remember going to Rick going, give me a pay cut. Just cut it down a little bit. Because I really am not doing too much out there.
But were you already getting paid by DVS? Was that the
no.
flip?
Were we?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think we were, no.
Not right away.
Because when DVS first started, you took a position other than skater, right?
Yeah.
Right away.
No.
Was it right away?
No,
Were you considered an owner at that point?
Yeah, well, I think it was,
He put the whole damn fucking team together.
well, I think it was people like, dude, my boy next to me, like, and people in my ear, like, wait, you did, and that's how I got understood.
Oh, okay.
But see how all these little dude, this has been happening as people sit down right here. They start to tell their story and reveal things, and we all sit down and in the beginning of and talking about things, and sometimes we're very naive to the fact of like, hey, we need to protect ourselves and be a part and make sure that we have ownership, and sometimes we're so fucking nice.
Well, it's
that we don't take care of ourselves in that fact.
right.
I think it's that, and
or you assume that's going to
or
be
you
coming.
assume.
Yeah.
Exactly.
well, it's primarily predicated on fleas. on
Why'd you look at me?
Somebody's
you laughed when I said fleas.
people are listening like you're premeditated on fleas.
No, I think it's primarily based on insecurities. I think because, a lot of skaters, they've dedicated their whole life to skateboarding, right? So the language, the way they dress, the culture, the friend, everything is this little small community. And they have a hard time, this is my assumption, handling their way outside of it.
Also, for me, it's like more of like you don't want to cross over a line, maybe that can get you kicked off of something, or.
Well, no, it's not necessarily that, because if you, the main thing is skaters are underrepresented in a way that's fair. The skateboarding industry is too. It's just this too old school bro-y thing. It's like, at the end of the day, there's goods being bought and sold. It's a business.
That's true.
And, is skateboarding a sport and it's now in the Olympics, or is it this artistic thing because it involves style and creativity and, all these other attributes. So it's always this subjective thing. What is skateboarding? But, at the end of the day, I think skateboarders, they get the short end of the stick because they're unrepresented.
I agree.
And I think, a lot of people that have the knack, the ability, whatever it is to start a business are a little more savvy, intelligently to maybe put a business together and whatnot, but they can't do it without this important piece. You know what I mean? That's the footwear and apparel side of it.
Sure.
Hard goods, it's like skaters own hard. They start hard goods businesses.
Yeah.
But
So when DVS first came around, you put the team together. I remember I was telling DL, and I would be over at your house with Coley and all those dudes over at Topanga. No, Malibu Canyon. And you'd be like, oh, come over here, I got to go over these Dunlops or whatever. We're talking about this shoe. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude. Like, So you had to literally, they put it together, they owned it. Then how long after that were you like, I got to like.
Actually, no, it was short. I mean, because, they owned that retail store at 118. Yep. And, I was very friendly with Brian, the youngest brother, and he introduced me to Kevin, the oldest brother, and we had talked about they were doing other businesses that weren't successful, and that's where the shoe thing kind of, the idea came to fruition. But I said, let's do it. I'll put the whole thing together, blah blah blah, and it kind of happened with kind of no deal in place, so to speak. And then after, I don't know if anyone believed in it, but then it started to do things, and then that's where people like Jeron or whoever was like, do you want to? And it kind of made me think like, oh, maybe. And then it kind of evolved from there where it's like I was suggesting certain things after that.
Sure.
Doing Matix and then Lakai and so on and so forth.
How did you go about having that conversation with them? Like, hey, what's up? Like, how do you initially start
Because
that?
they obviously set it up as a family. They were a family.
Right.
So you were kind of like the outside of the family.
I wasn't,
so to speak.
I wasn't a brother. I wasn't blood. How it happened was, and this goes back to, this is actually interesting. This goes back to skaters being underrepresented. I had a financial advisor, and I wasn't making a ton of money. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He's like, yeah, I'll advise your $800 a month. I was literally riding for Vans for $75 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like
$75.
not much advising going on. But this guy, Steve Landsman,
I remember, yes.
is doing it, and he was like, why don't you own part of this company that you just, and he was the one who got the conversation started.
Okay.
And inadvertently represented me in negotiating the deal and doing the contracts. And he was a CPA financial advisor.
So now he was really about to
solid
advise.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is, like, what if I didn't have, again, I was unrepresented, so to speak,
right,
going into this business situation, very naive and immature and not knowing how to structure a deal, I guess.
So he represented you.
Yeah, because I had him, he made it all happen, so
Amazing.
to speak. Yeah.
So awesome. Do you think if you didn't have him and you just went in there yourself with the brothers?
No, I think, look, I think they would have honored it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, the way it all happened, I do. Listen, they weren't just going to give me anything.
Sure.
If I didn't ask for anything, hey, Gav, you know what?
No doubt.
Me and the guys were talking.
Yeah.
We're thinking you should own some fucking.
Right.
I had to let it be known.
Step in,
that what's fair is fair. And
straight up.
They embraced it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I mean, nothing contentious there. Mm-hmm. But thanks for that, Dubs.
Well, you already know.
See, Jeron maybe should be doing something on a higher level. He's always thinking that way.
Well, I mean, when I see my buddy put something together, and then after the fact, I find out that he doesn't have any shares in that company, of course I'm gonna fucking hoot and holler or say something, especially to you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I think it does a disservice to us, because like at the end of the day, I wouldn't be doing this shit for them.
Right.
I'm doing it for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they can't put that type of team.
I mean,
together.
Danny Way
spoke the exact same thing.
Yeah.
DC drawers, clothing.
Yeah, dead ass, same shit, same scenario.
A lot of that happens, and again, it's just because there's not business representation going back and forth. It's individuals, it's principals going to each other, and it gets very contentious.
What was your role?
Again, good question.
There wasn't really like a title.
In the beginning, but then
it turned into marketing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It turned into marketing, which was probably the right fit.
No, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing, DVS, Matix. I mean, you guys were fucking huge.
No, we got big.
Huge.
There wasn't like a footprint to follow in skate. I mean, there was only DC at that point, and
that's
Soltech.
kind of why. Yeah, it was
much.
DC, Soltech, and
Vans.
No, Simple, was they around?
Simple, but was that
They were,
wasn't
right?
like a skate?
Airwalk was on its way out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It was around that time.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of like, you don't have a blueprint here. You're just kind of like winging it almost.
Literally, like the name DVS. Everyone's like, what? I was like, I don't know what it means.
Who came up with that name?
Me.
And you were just a
Marketing
DVS.
I honestly don't
Everyone's
know
thinking
where
it's like devious, right? Devious.
But no,
That's my word too.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not that. Please, it wasn't that. Matix, I was watching the World Series, and I named that name came from Greg Matix, the pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
sick.
spelled different.
That's
yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
But I liked the commentator would always say his name. I was like, that name just sounds cool.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Let's see.
Everything's from
cut?
sports. Like my son Mason's named after Desmond Mason, the basketball player. You know, I was like, not many people know Desmond Mason, but I like the name Mason.
Yeah, it's a good name.
What about Miles?
I don't know. No, Miles just. I don't
looked
know.
like a Miles.
I like the name Miles.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
That one's not.
It's a good name. It's a good name. Yeah, so the DVS, I mean, the Matix, all that stuff happened pretty quick, I would say.
Well, DVS 95, Matix 98. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why we spoke, but it's like, you know, how many friends can we get together? That's how it all happens. No one's got these. And that's how it's valuable. That's how valuable skaters are, because no one's really got this very incredible idea. There's some out there, but it's really not an idea. It's the guys that make the
100%.
business.
Yeah,
It's the
total.
the guys that make the deal, and it organically or naturally it kind of evolves into something. But there's not many things in skateboarding that is very thought out or niche or whatever.
Sure.
Except for birdies. You remember birdies? You put them on the back of your trucks to get over. You didn't have
Flappers?
to. Okay,
Flappers, yes.
Flappers.
Why am I getting everything wrong?
Birdies was a brand, yeah.
They were.
That was the brand, yes.
Yeah.
I used to fucking
Flappers.
haul ass. Boom! Right over those curves.
Slap you over the curb.
No, just boom.
So if you had to go back in time, would you have tried to continue skating, looking back and doing the thing? And just,
Because there's times. Here's the thing with skateboarding is, I had some of the most fun on a GED. What do they say in the GED? No, I'm kidding. Some of the funnest is that a word? I had a lot of fun skateboarding.
Sure.
But then I had a lot of miserable time skateboarding.
What do you have so?
Because when, hey, Tim, we need a photo of you for an ad. It's like, oh, fuck.
There's a lot.
I haven't skated in 2 weeks. So it's just like.
Would you ever like pose a photo?
Yeah, I got to call a photographer that's not going to fucking hammer me if I don't land it. I was there, baby. So it's just like, call so and so, and I was like, dude, like, get on this back nose. Let's just get me there. And let's just hit
I'm
it.
just gonna go slow.
Yeah.
Get me on there. Just like,
Front nose.
Front nose,
assuming,
yeah.
Yeah, front nose
And
always good
dudes
photo.
call me out, and I don't even. I was like, I did not land it.
They needed an ad.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
But when the picture was submitted for the ad, I don't think the question wasn't like, did you land it?
we landed it. We got the shot.
Yeah. But yeah, no, those days when if I ever were to be at this level, it's hard to be at this level. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
No, like there's very few athletes that can retire at the top.
Right.
You know what I mean? And retiring when you're on your way out, it's very depressing.
it is.
It can be.
For sure.
Well,
Especially
if you have nothing in line next.
Yeah.
That's the other
Yeah,
thing,
no.
yeah. And that's why I you know, for me, I always, again, I tell my kids, you're either motivated by inspiration or desperation, right? You know, I was always motivated by fear.
Yeah.
Fear of, because I grew up not having anything, the charge cards, you know, charge cards. I knew I didn't, so, you know, my motivation was always based on fear and desperation. So for me, it's like,
just about like if you would go back in time and start
That's
skating
it.
again,
Yes.
or continue to skate and not retire at that certain point in time.
I could tell this isn't going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and back then, a long career was what, 22? I remember skating the beach at Venice going, wait, how old are you? 24? I'm like, fucking loser. Still skating. Now, dudes are in their late 30s, early 40s.
40? Yeah,
making
easy.
probably more
Straight
money
up.
now than they were.
Easy.
That's facts.
And
Real
that's
talk.
great. And I think that's, you know, you attribute that to who? To obviously Tony Hawk. He's the Tiger Woods of skateboarding. You know?
I mean,
That's
And a
helped.
few others who brought some non-endemic endorsements into skateboarding. But for me, it was like, you know, I just knew when I wasn't as good, it was like that was, I could tell.
You felt yourself.
Yeah, because during our time, it was very progressive.
Yeah.
We were thinking of new. Yeah, it was something new every day. Whether it be nose slide to nose grinds or switch flips or pressure flips, it was not just a new trick; it was a new thing.
Yeah,
sure.
So when I couldn't participate in this new thing, which was switch and all that, I was like, oh, I think Daddy's gonna call it quits here.
I'm sure you could have learned switch.
I
did.
I could get away with some switch, which I couldn't flip the board. I could do switch.
Chevys and shit.
Okay.
I could do that.
Yeah. It would eventually come to you. That's the thing. But you were already kind of just letting it go.
No, I can't. This side. I can't do it. Honest to God.
No.
My son plays baseball and he can hit from both sides, which he didn't. He's not going to suffer from what I did, but
the gene didn't get passed along.
Mm-mm. And I have strong gene.
No, but it's interesting though, because I think there's a lot of people too. Robbie McKinley, I think, was another one that just
there's names
left.
like Robbie McKinley. I mean, there's names and names and names.
Yeah,
no doubt.
But yeah, retired too early. I think that was the question.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Just it
all worked out.
I think people trip out how long ago I did retire, because I still get that question. Do you still skate? It's like, or when's the last time you skated? It's been many years.
when was it? When was the last time you skated?
Like,
do you
what
remember?
Do you mean skate? Like hop on what is that?
Or like had a session.
Ollie up a curb. It's been a decade.
He jumped on the board at the skate park, right?
Probably damn near
in North Hollywood.
Okay.
Before it was gone, and he rolled around.
Yeah,
and
but that's it. I didn't do any maneuvers.
You ollied around and shit.
No, I did not.
You
There's
didn't?
no way. No, I can't. That's the thing.
I thought you were trying to kickflip.
No, I would carve around, which is fun. But no, I couldn't.
What are your kids like? Your oldest son is Mason, right?
Yeah.
Does he see your skating from back then and be like, "What happened, Dad?" Or not really like that. But you know what I'm saying?
He got into skateboarding for a while, and I think, what motivated him to get into skateboarding was to be independent, because he's grown up in organized sports. I've been his coach in basketball and baseball, and because again, I've always wanted a family, because I love kids first of all, but I always wanted to have a family. I wanted to raise a family the way I always dreamt of being raised.
Got you.
Mm-hmm. That's probably like what attracted me to Sam Bearwald's house. Like, wow, look at his house.
Same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got all the Martinelli apple ciders.
A lot of them.
The golden retriever.
The pool.
It's just like
all of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
So, for my kids, Mason organized sports. I'm driving them everywhere, which I think is why skateboarders skate. It's because a lot of skateboarders come from broken homes. You know what I mean? I think. And it's because you don't need dad or mom to take you to practice. You don't need, you just grab a skateboard and go out with the kids, and I'll be back when I'm back.
Yep.
But he got into skateboarding to be a little more independent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could just go out with his kid. Like, when he turned 12, 13, like, he could go out and be amongst his friends without dad there coaching or being in the stands. And he got into it. And, he got pretty good. He could kickflip down like 4 stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was sick.
Is he still skating or no?
No.
No. What happened?
No, because
Girls.
a big part of it. Girls, high school, being a part of. So he's, playing baseball for the high school team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a sick athlete, dude. He's an incredible athlete.
Are you still putting your banners in the back of the
no, that was Little League.
baseball?
That's over.
Okay.
I got a couple deals out of that.
I'm wondering if I grew up and my dad, love my dad to death, but if I ever saw my dad later in life, I'm like, oh, dude, this is what my dad did on a skateboard back in the day.
Yeah, I his friends are like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not hard on him, but I'm he's very lucky. You know what I mean? It's a fine line between spoiled, coddled, and lucky, and so I'm trying to let him know shit ain't easy.
Yeah.
I'm probably not conveying it the best way right now because, again, there's not a manual on how to be a parent, so it's day by day I'm learning. But we have a certain relationship right now as he's transitioning to a teenager. you know, he won't give me the credit. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like he won't. He's kind of looking at me as like dad disciplinary guy. He's kind of being a dick again. But which is funny because everything my dad would say, like, shut the door, the air conditioner's on.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, it's just like I'm turning into that.
You're doing the
fucking
same
guy.
thing.
And I'd be like, fuck, he's such a dick, dude.
Yeah.
Turning
Isn't that
into
crazy?
dad.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Fuck.
But
it all
no,
makes sense.
it's well. Not only that, it gives you perspective.
Yeah.
You know, you get wiser. You mature up.
Going back to the last time you skated, we have a clip here, and we don't know. Maybe this was This is fun to watch. Here's this one.
Okay, I'm not kidding you.
This might be the last time.
Honest to God, I was going to say this.
Yeah,
and I won.
you played game of skate with.
Did I win?
Well, I don't know. We should watch the whole thing. Actually, you should play it. There's a big spin.
I'm, obviously wearing protective gear, so there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
That was so ugly. That was vertical. Look at the size of my head.
Look at that.
Rick doing a Rick flip.
Rick, yeah. This day was fun. I was struggling though. I was really struggling.
The foot placement was great.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have the right.
360.
I didn't have the right equipment that day.
Oh, that's your board too. That skate mental board.
Fucking helmet.
Dude, some of this stuff I was like, what?
Wait,
I couldn't believe I
wait.
did that. Did I do it?
Nice 1 foot.
That's
Buddy.
north. That's
Proper.
north. That foot was northbound.
What?
Oh my
You
gosh.
didn't do it.
What, dude?
Then the switch flip came out.
God.
Stoked.
That is so funny.
Oh, here's a switch flip.
Oh, said that.
Oh,
The switch is there.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
With a
Rick with
hard
the
flip?
hardy.
God, the hard flip. I don't know.
Oh shit.
What? No feet on
I
the
don't know.
ground.
Yeah, I think that's it. That was before the rules.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
kidding.
Whoa.
Okay.
Got him.
That was the last day I skated.
What? Back three.
Tim, you're missing your glory.
I've seen this 45 times. I've watched it so many times.
Skate
Your
mental
hand
needs
I used to love-
almost
He
hit
did.
the ground.
I used to love that trick.
Back three.
Yeah. Scoopy, though.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Ooh, shove it shifty. Damn, this is the last letter here. Oh.
Oh,
gosh.
man.
Everything has.
You got 2 letters on it. That's good.
I know. I own his ass.
All right. Enough fun. We had the old game of skate. You did good. You did good.
Yeah.
Rick,
You look it out there.
It
Two
was
letters?
competitive.
Rick kicked your ass, but it
2
was all
letters is
good.
good.
It was
Yeah.
You
competitive.
look the same.
You still look happy. You
Yeah.
know? Look.
Does it
still
look
look
happier?
good.
A little bit.
You know?
It wasn't a fair match.
Where did the helmet come from?
I don't know. Again,
Rick just popped on his head.
it was me being insecure, knowing I wasn't going to have a chance, so I made a mockery of it.
Okay.
Here you go.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha. What you didn't make a mockery of was Tim and Henry's Pack of Lies. That video for me, I was just like, I loved Henry Sanchez's part, but like your part,
It's called Tim and Henry's.
I would fucking on repeat. The music,
Yeah.
the style.
I mean,
like I would watch Henry's part
What's
too.
cool about
but
what's cool about that video is if it was Tim and Henry, both of our parts are different.
oh, 100%.
I think if watching the video, I could see how people would either like one part or the other more.
Yes.
But I like the music. I like the way it came out.
It was
Yeah.
short and sweet, bro. That
Yeah.
shit was
But you guys
perfect.
were somewhat skating the same type of obstacles, right?
He was a
I
lot of-
remember. So I remember when Henry came into the picture, and honestly, he was the most inspirational skater that's ever impacted my life. Like, he was the first one I saw doing nose blunts over the curb, big spins over the hip, like all these things. I was just like, this dude is so rad.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, he made me want to skate. Like, he made me want to be better
Yeah.
Did you see it in person or in videos?
in person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the first time I saw him skate, I was like, this dude is so raw and rad. And he was like the epitome of a San Francisco type skater.
Yeah.
Like he was super
and innovative too.
And Mike Carroll
Man,
too.
bro.
Like he was another like Mike Carroll. Like those videos, like just that style, everything that they were doing was just like it was. I don't know if skateboarding's like that today.
You had it too, though, bro. You had it too, man. That style. You're always wearing the shorts. You had a certain.
It was the style.
You had a certain like vibe to you. You
Definitely.
know? For sure. Like this. This is the most memorable thing for me. You know, you do the line, day one. Give me the background before you end it. Your part starts. It's so fucking good, man.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Dude, that's so smooth.
Those chukka boots.
Yeah, the chukkas.
Run those. I used to run those because of you.
Yeah.
Now, was there a reason why you were skating the beach so much back then? Did you just like that spot?
It was these were the Sam Bearwell days where we would be at his house, like where were we gonna go, and it was just convenient to go, to the beach. Yeah.
Okay. Because you fuck those Twix bars out. This is what we call them, the Twix bars.
I said it this on the last episode. Is I was able to. I knew how to play it safe on a skateboard, so those little curbs, they weren't that dangerous. I knew
you could still get fucking wrecked on them, dude.
Hell yeah, you could definitely get wrecked on
Yeah,
those.
but you're bringing new things to the table too.
Yeah, those days were fun right there.
Yeah,
because all of this stuff was like we were the first ones doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't fun because we could hang our hat on like, hey, I was the first. I invented this. It was more of like we were having fun identifying this new thing, these little curbs. Like you could do all this shit on these curbs.
Yeah.
This is fun because the flat curb was getting old.
Right.
You know, so it was like, whoa, these little fuckers.
Dude.
Look at what you can do on these things.
Yeah.
So that was fun for like 2 weeks.
Well, how long did it take you to film your part for this video?
Honestly, it felt like a month.
That's it.
But, you know, again, this is like, you know, when skateboarding, when son said you had to go get an ad, none of this wasn't that. This was just.
it just happened.
We
that
weren't
day.
even doing a video.
Yeah.
We were just skating. There's no pressure. It was just like, and like, that's why Rudy and them didn't have a part because there was no video to be made.
You and Henry just had an abundance
we
of
were the
footage.
best at the time, clearly. And we somehow were the ones that had the most footage.
Bro, such a good video. And then,
And there-
you know, I mean, you did so much rad shit on this.
Yeah.
It's
And
so.
then- Go ahead. No, please.
No, it's so rad that, you know, obviously they were able to put out a video based on who had footage at the time because that's happening like nowadays, you know, like
Yeah,
people are putting out footage based on because some people don't have time to be waiting for other people's footage to come through when they have a full part right now ready to go.
God, especially nowadays, man, the shit gets old quick.
Yeah.
Dude. People would be doing your shit non-stop, man.
So it's pretty rad that they were forward thinking. Let's put it out.
You know, it's crazy too. There's a lot of unused footage.
We've talked about it all the time.
Really? Where is
Jeron
that?
is a
Bro.
whole.
Yeah.
Oh my
Searching
God.
for that tape,
It's turned into like a whole like thing.
What, the unused
Please.
footage?
That fucking tape, that transfer tape, that
Where is
sock.
it?
Exactly. Sock.
There's-
Again.
Yeah, really, though, there's some shit.
Every episode.
I'm gonna just keep bringing it up till it like finally fucking.
Sock's gonna be like, there's no tape, dude.
What if
I got to support that
Yeah.
re-release Blind just did. Maybe I use that footage.
straight up.
Speaking of which, that re-release, like back in those days, board graphics. I don't know. Did you have an opinion on your board graphics, or did you?
No,
have
they just put that shit out.
and we just didn't care, I guess.
Right.
But that graphic is so sad.
It is the
Which one's
dog.
the dog?
It's
Yeah.
this poor fucking dog with this dude with a needle, and it's just this legendary graphic, I guess. And
Yeah, they're about to put
I'm
him to
showing it
sleep.
to people
They're
nowadays,
about to put
and
him
they're
to
just like,
sleep.
God, that is just.
It's pretty dark.
That's your
so
graphic?
sad.
Yeah.
That's oh man.
Yeah, and
But
it's
the
like,
graphics at
God,
that
is that a
time-
representation of me or something.
Oh, but-
The graphics at that time were so fucking touchy, like on so many levels. Whether it be race,
it had
whether
nothing
be-
to do with us. It was really what the art director was going through at the time.
Yeah, probably Rocco was like, "Yo, do this, do that."
No, all the
you know?
racy shit that you're just like,
Yeah.
okay, that's gonna get people talking or thinking. There you go, put that out.
Yeah.
How did tricks come about back then? Were you like, did a lot of it come by accident almost, or like were you like
No,
like
like
no slide
these
of back
days.
lip?
Well, these days, you know, I know all skaters do this when they're in bed, they're thinking of tricks.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we can get to sleep sometime. These days, we were thinking of these, and actually, we're, you know, because sometimes I'm a little delusional. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking. It's you can't do that.
yeah.
I still picture, like, I'm listening to music driving, like, I picture myself just in a backyard barbecue destroying this mini ramp, and there's chicks and music, and I'm putting together this insane line, and, like, I'm just the man, you know what I mean? I still do that in my car by myself. I really do. But these days, I would think of things, and we were able to actually go and do it the next day, which was kind of cool.
Did it come
but we were all
easily?
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Plus, you were skating this spot a lot, so you were thinking about this spot also as well.
Yeah. There was probably, you know, the courthouse, the pond. Again, Sam Bearwad found all these spots. I think. I mean, he was the one taking us to all these spots. It's so crazy how legendary he is. But, I mean, what was cool though too, we were all kind of vibing off each other. Like everybody was doing their own variations on these curbs.
Sure.
But I was the best at them.
I mean, this part you really did. Like this one, the half cap, and then that little. What the hell is that? You did a little back.
The more you skated these curbs, you got so good and comfortable on them. It's like you do whatever the fuck you want it. Look at that. And it's just like, I'm just going to do this now. You know what I mean? Like, we're there every day.
But were you trying to go to like back nose blend or back or front nose or what? Yeah.
So sick.
Because it just looks so stylish. Just boom.
But there's, you know, the same mindset creatively on these curbs. Like I try to do it at Embarcadero. Like I went to Embarcadero. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
I went there. I tried, and everyone, because it's an amphitheater of spectators. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do a heel flip frontside crooks on this thing. Board went on top, straight to my back. I'm done for the week. Because I wasn't used to that thing.
Right.
When you were filming for this, did you realize that something special was happening at this moment? Just like in skateboarding, no?
Not at all. No, because I was skating with the best skaters at that time around me. Mm-hmm. And we were all doing things that were on this level, I feel like. So it really was like, not to sound cliche, like we were just out skating.
Right.
But again, I could tell I was the best one there.
Yeah, they really have to do something. I mean, the sock, I don't know who legitimately
has that footage.
Yeah, but I mean, they need to like do, even if they put together their own thing.
And you know what's crazy is there's sick footage of Gons and Jason Lee on there.
Bro.
Wow.
There's a lot, man. There's
really
a lot.
Stuff.
That's crazy.
So where do you think this exists? Is it just at, like, Sock just has it at his house?
I don't know if Sock has it. It's got to be somewhere.
Sock misplaced it.
Maybe that might be the case.
I guarantee.
I'm sure, like, if he had it, he'd be like, "Hey guys,
of course,
I got it."
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know where the fuck. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
But weren't there probably like multiple transfer tapes?
Yeah,
and stuff
definitely.
Like that?
There's
like,
not just
there's
one.
whole,
I mean, obviously there's the golden one, I guess, but there's definitely multiple.
Yeah,
Do you think Rocco would know?
No, God, no.
No, Sock has the keys to the castle.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Were you getting vans back then?
Yeah.
Were you chuck a boots?
$75
and stuff
a month.
like that?
Yeah, $75
Oh, I
bucks a month.
forgot. $75.
Kelly Rosecrans was the team manager.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, his brother was.
His brother was, right?
Yeah.
Who was his brother again?
I
Mark
don't know.
Rosecrans?
Mark, maybe,
Yeah.
How did you settle a deal for $75?
His financial advisor.
Yeah.
No, they said I'll give you $75. He said, great.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. We'll give you $75 a month. I was like, you're fucking kidding me, really?
Bro. This line right here.
I didn't like that trick
Los
flip.
Feliz. You didn't like it?
Nah, but I kept going.
That was a good trick.
I like
flip,
this trick.
thought.
Ooh.
That was so
Yes.
Yeah,
buttery.
that's a fun trick. I like that kickflip.
That was good.
I'm trying to keep my cool here. Like, I have to push all the way there. Like, keep cool, keep cool. Backside heel.
But you did. I mean, looking back at you now, like you kind of had a lazy.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
That
was
was
buttery.
That was
so
buttery.
sick.
Oh, there's a switch.
That was it. I told you, switch shoves.
Yeah.
You won't ever see me switch flip a board, though.
But you had a kind of a lazy style at the same time. It's kind of cool, you know? It's like you just woke up.
It was very controlled and lazy.
Yeah, you just like
Yeah.
woke up and you went out, got this line real quick.
Yeah.
I'm scared
Let me do this back here real quick. Let me
Back
see.
heel, buttery.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go
Not
see.
Markovich.
You should. How did you not like that backside flip?
That backside
Sorry.
that was
so.
Wait, do
pimp.
it again. Let me see.
Pimp.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I think you watched it wrong.
Oh,
We'll take
front
that.
So hang up.
toe-y.
Yeah.
little toe, you think, or?
Front
Come all the way
toe-y.
around. Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, I could see maybe why you don't like that tray flip, but
Yeah, the tray flip was a little
it
weird.
was yeah,
Scoopy, like a little weirdy.
yeah, but it was still buttery though.
Scoopy.
It was definitely Scoopy and not yeah.
Snappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Still
It's
good, though.
good.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Tim, did you sit in on any of the editing process, or is it just all sock?
I don't know. No, I think he just did it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sock was telling us at the end of this video, he kept letting the music run because he didn't have any more clips or something.
Yeah. There's no more clips to put on the timeline.
So he just let the music, in Henry's part, he just let the music like run out.
It did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. So if I was involved, I'd say no to that. Clearly. Don't do that. No.
How come the shorts all the time?
I'm
He's always
from
hot.
Arizona.
Yeah.
So,
He had an abundance of shorts.
no, that's how I grew up skating. This might sound weird, but I was a very feel skater. Like, that's why I skated Vans. I needed to feel my board. Like, I needed to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, any sort of discomfort or I couldn't do it.
Right.
I had a hard time skating in pants.
Okay. We
Yeah.
talk about Danny Hamaguchi sometimes. Do you know who he is?
No.
We reference him
I
as
feel bad.
He's like the new guy.
he's like a new
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really have.
Yeah. He's always in shorts, has kind of this, he's
Yeah.
fucking crazy talented.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
she's the new Gavin, yeah.
Yeah.
What else we
You'll be
got?
selling real estate in no time.
I love this line.
Brian Lottie filmed this.
Do it.
Really?
Yeah. Brian, it was just me and Lottie skating this
Dude,
day.
that was
So
so
rad.
fucking sick. I'm
Well,
telling you,
he has
man.
that one long ass line
Yeah,
there too, right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yo, this video really did it for me back then.
Yeah, Lottie filmed this one. This was Lottie's spot right here, the school.
Yeah.
This shit right here.
So right here is when I was
Ah.
wearing a Planet Earth shirt. I was gonna ride for Planet Earth right here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
During the blind days.
Me and Carol, I remember he was gonna Animal Farm. Did Animal Farm ever come out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it?
That was going to be, if it didn't come out, it was a Lottie thing. He was going to do it called Animal Farm. And we were going to ride for that.
You're going to quit blind.
Well, Animal Farm was the name of the Planet Earth video.
But he was going to do a brand, I think, called Animal
Oh,
Farm.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, so you're gonna quit the ride for Animal Farm or Planet Earth?
I can't remember. Dead serious. All the timelines I can't remember. But I remember I was in high demand and I had options. I had options.
That was a high demand.
God.
No, this was a fun line. I guess I like double-sided stuff. Those tables I really liked. But that's about as high as I'm getting right there. I'm
Look at
maxing
that.
out on that height.
Where was that school at?
Anything else is a little too
Is that SD?
a little too dangerous for me. That's an SD somewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
But it's funny. It's like we drove there for those benches. Those benches are fucking at the
Everywhere.
school right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would always trip out on that too. We'd go to a specific school for
Yeah.
a specific bench,
Yeah.
yet there was probably one
Yeah.
right down the
Miles
street from where
out.
you are.
Exactly.
This was good too, dude. Let's go back to the beach, man. The nollie, front nose pop over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And these clips are so sick, but to me, the music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. How did you.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Planet Earth shirt right there.
Did you choose the music?
Yeah, I wanted that song.
You wanted it.
Yeah. I wanted either that one or Obladi Oblada.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you play the song like so many fucking times in a row? Play the shit out, bro.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I mean, I knew now I knew the songs fucking from beginning.
I
to
got
end.
it drawn in music. I mean, Jeron got me into some music. I wouldn't listen to Jodeci if it wasn't for Jeron.
You used to listen to some fucking pretty sick shit, dude. Fireside beginning to end.
Yeah.
Black Star. What is it? Fucking.
Oh,
Poor Righteous Teachers.
PRT,
Holy shit.
baby.
So sick. Positive K.
Positive K.
Fucking.
Those days were, that was fun.
So good, man.
And obviously the UMCs.
So, Jeron, were you skating with him?
No, this is right after I started skating with him. Right after this video came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, I wonder, because you were not hanging out at Sam's?
I was, but when I started hanging out with Sam, it was like probably when Cav got comfortable, super comfortable, because that's when I met him. Because that's when I met them in Santa Barbara at the all night skate jam.
Okay.
And then I jumped in the bed with my little undies, and
How old were you?
14, 15, 14.
You really? You seem younger. You're really a little guy.
I was a little guy.
Little guy in these little undies, Fruit Looms.
You're 16 then, because
Yeah.
you're 2 years older. Maybe 33? One or the other.
I'm 40,
There's something.
47 now. That's all I know.
Yeah, 3 years older.
Damn. Okay, what about this one, dude? I love this shit. I can watch this video.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even slide there though.
That's like
That's still
unbelievable.
hard as fuck.
That's, to this day, that's insane. To do that.
actually that one's pretty hard.
Yeah.
That one's fucking, bro.
It really. I mean,
was.
I was like, now I'm looking at it, I'm like, that fucking.
Like to do that right now, honestly, anyone doing that is pretty incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the amount of control we had right here. Honestly, like this time like was fun because I had the most control. It's like you really felt like you could just
Do anything.
the stuff we were thinking about.
Yeah.
You really felt like you had a chance to pull it off.
Sure. Yeah. And again,
Because a lot of this stuff it didn't take. The only thing that took long to do is the kickflip backside nose wheel slide. It took me like 2 sessions to do that.
this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 sessions.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went back.
And
to
then
it.
I rolled away from that and I was like, because that was
I'm done.
the trick I tried the most right there.
Really?
And right there I was like, holy fuck, I did it. Best feeling in the world.
Yeah, right?
There's nothing better.
Went home, had a great meal.
Watch some TV.
No, I mean, I think we went skating again after that. Non-stop skating.
Is that a Hang 10 shirt?
Yeah.
You had a bunch of those fucking
Fuck
things.
shorts, Hang 10 shirt, Target socks, Van shoes.
So good.
A little bit of Dracar. Really though.
Dracar Noir.
Yeah.
And the Jansport leather.
Yeah.
So you're skating. Were you getting like multiple clips down at the beach
A day?
a day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'd rifle off 4 or 5 a day, easy.
Where was this spot at?
This was paper. What's that? It's a
right
printing
off of-
place.
Hawthorne?
Torrance?
Yeah.
Torrance?
Yeah, it's right by World.
Lawndale.
It's really not a spot. It's just a waxed thing right there.
Like a curb divider.
Really?
Type
Yeah,
thing. Walkway.
No, it's a sidewalk.
Perfect
Yeah.
length,
Many
though,
bad.
right? Yeah. It's like
For
a-
that trick,
Yeah.
that's why Sock took me here to do this.
They got the
There's a
perfect
little bit of
spot.
angle to it because it's round. Slide a little bit, pop out.
Damn.
I mean, you got what's cool is that being self-conscious to do things right. Like, I did try to make an effort to not go parallel to the curb. Because you know how skaters are,
Yeah, for sure.
you can't do that. It's lame. So Daddy came in a little at an angle. Come on.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
that was buttery,
I'm trying to
dude.
see what board that was. What is
Markovich?
that? Is that a
101?
Markovich?
Could be. Bagley, if you nailed that, you're insane.
It looks like the skull right there.
It could be a Markovich board because I know exactly what board he's talking about.
It's like a Metallica looking graphic.
Yes, that one.
You nailed that.
Guy is a true historian.
See, like this doesn't happen when you get Chris to laugh, dude. You're like one of the.
I know, you gotta control yourself. Guide the show
Oh, I'm
here.
sorry, dude. I'm
He's
sorry.
turning red, dude. Look at him.
Bagley, if you nailed that, you're insane.
That's gonna be on the clip for sure on Friday.
So good.
Oh wait, let me get my 1 minute of
Please,
glory.
please,
Go back,
please.
slow the kick, the flick of the front
Okay.
foot. Let me just live.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What you
Relive the
a
moment.
little flick.
Right about there.
Bah.
Okay, that foot's got to land back on the nose. Oh man.
Dude,
God,
Look at
those
that. Look
wheels.
at those
I know, I was gonna
wheels.
say.
Oh my God, that's like
Those
bearings.
were-
Those are
what-
bearings.
Bearing covers.
38 specials.
Fuck.
What were those,
Holy
36?
shit, dude. Those are little, bro.
That's
Those are
Thick
fucking
ass
34s
socks,
right
too.
there.
Yeah, those are tube socks, baby.
Dude, you are the king of jorts. That right here.
Look at that.
Running
every
them,
clip.
dude.
So good, Tim. Man. You really had something going on, man. Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts.
What's super rad is that...
What year did this come out?
Not too many people can have some of their best moments in life documented.
That's true.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Like, I didn't even have to film. I do it. Someone did it for me.
Yeah. Right. No, it's incredible.
It's...
Not everyone just selfieing themselves.
Really? Well, kids, like little redhead ginger... I mean, whoever... Like, they don't have video of them doing it.
What year did this come out?
93?
No, was it?
92?
Yeah, 92.
Oh, because you left Right Then for Girl at 93?
It's like end of 92, 93.
Yeah, because Girls August of 93. So this definitely was like probably the end of 92.
I still trip out on the fucking timeline. I don't get it.
Yeah, this video probably came out for Christmas.
Actually, you know what? Beginning of 92.
I don't get
Was.
it.
Right?
Yeah,
I
somewhere.
honestly don't get
Well, I
it.
know I turned pro in 92.
I don't understand.
So this looks like professional skateboarding to me. So,
the more we talk about it, the less I get it, you know. Because I started skating 91, right?
You're funny. I remember meeting you.
Yeah.
Working at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, PC Greens, man. I was a milkman.
Stocking milk.
Yeah, stocking milk. But it's 91.
I remember you, man.
Let's go back to
blind.
this milk thing.
Blind. Oh yeah, I've told it before.
I know, but you met what 91 or this?
No,
is,
they had to be.
Oh, yeah.
This was way after.
Okay.
Way later.
So you went to the grocery store to get.
No. I had met him, but I always remember thinking of him as like a dude who's got it together, not a real skater.
He's got like a real
One
job.
of my best memories was like
He lived in the hills by Malibu.
Yeah.
I got invited a few times. I'm like, okay, he's this guy.
One of my best memories is hearing this horn honk outside my house, and I go outside, and you're in Sam's silver Acura with Guy Mariano, and you're like, "Yo, let's go, come on!" And you came and picked me up.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there was like cell phones. You just were honking out front. I think.
Yeah.
Just showed up.
Just showed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You guys go skate?
Hell yeah! Jump in the car. What are you saying? Tim Gavin, Guy Mariano, come pick me up.
That's amazing.
And Sam?
No. He was
wild.
saying he was driving Sam's car.
Oh,
Wait, he didn't call the house phone?
I don't recall.
I'm coming
remember
right now.
I just remember horn honking and me
That's
jumping
so
out
good.
there.
I also remember that I used to like this girl, Vanessa.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought you knew her, so I was like,
did
maybe
know
he
her.
could help me.
Yeah, look at that.
She was friends with me and Yoon.
Yeah.
You'd always give Yoon
Vanessa.
a hard time.
Wait, Vanessa?
Yeah.
That's about as you.
With her, she had the cute little voice.
She did. Yeah.
I was like, maybe he can help me out. That's really why I honked.
That's why. Okay. I get it. 100%. Meant a lot to me though. Okay, here's a.
Did love the heel flip.
Last.
Let's just go back to the heel flip.
Okay, let's go. Last line of the part though. I loved it because you sat down at the end. So,
Yeah, I didn't love the heel
good.
flip.
Okay, sorry.
Why
You kept it going. You kept going.
Hold on, let's analyze. I don't know. It just seemed a little pokey, a little karate choppy, a little karate kicky.
Hokey and karate chop.
I mean it. Oh, wait, is that a blind? Oh, that's a
Yeah,
fucked up.
fucked up blind kids.
Yeah,
Damn, that's so sick.
still caught it with the back foot.
That was buttery, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't like the.
I see a shot doing heel flips like that.
But it's not like robotic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just smooth.
God, I look like my son right there. He's so great.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do kickflip front nose.
Perfect.
Wow.
With the
Little
turnaround and then the
little
tray flip. Oh,
Wow.
And then he fucking sits
He's done.
down and wipes sweat off his fucking
The reason why is
forehead.
because I was trying that specific line and every trick for an hour.
Right.
So it's like when you did it, it was like, fuck, I can sit down now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's skateboarding, huh?
Yeah. Well, it comes off a little cocky, like, oh, look at this prick.
No, it didn't come off like that at all.
putting
to
the
me.
work.
It was hard work paid off. You
Bro,
know?
it
You're-
brought the
Yeah.
whole fucking video part together, I thought.
Was that like the last thing you shot for your
I was
part?
going to say, that was one of the last things that wasn't like, this is going to be the ender. That was one of the last things we
Was
filmed.
it?
Yeah.
So sick, man. And then we move on to Goldfish.
Okay. Hated everything about this part. Look at the haircut.
Why?
Well, first of all, the haircut.
What was wrong?
What's wrong with the haircut?
Get close. Get the mic. Pull the
It
mic
was just,
in there.
it was just, I didn't like the haircut.
Why?
Look at it.
What's wrong with it?
Too military?
Looks
You
clean.
know what's
It's kind of
funny?
military.
I kind of always thought back then,
The haircut
especially
sucked?
no, you
Oh.
and Costin look similar for some reason. The way the hair, just I don't know why.
He
Because they kind of wore the same outfit sometimes.
It's finding his style, dude.
Eric got all my hand-me-downs. Oh, yeah, I didn't. I honestly did not. This is me going. I'm sucking.
Really?
Yeah. What's cool about this line?
I like
The heel flip over the fucking barrier.
That's not that rad.
Definitely
Yes, it
funny.
is.
Bro,
That's
this-
big.
To me, it's a style. It's a song. It's everything.
It's the fit.
It's the everything, bro.
Yeah, no, it's the part. It's the part.
Yeah.
Back tail is what.
That's the most Goldfish spot in my
Yeah,
opinion.
everybody got a line there. Everybody.
that weird Cal State.
Yeah.
This is weird those days.
Do you know what's funny is that place, that spot is still there exactly the same, but the ground is just like, it's like rooftop ground.
It's like bad.
Shit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that back then, right?
No.
Why did they just put like
That kickflip, that was terrible.
backside flip?
Backside
It
flip.
just got worn by the weather. It's like weathered. It's
No,
fucking like 20
there's
years.
no way.
20 years?
Dude, East Coast doesn't get like
You're
that.
right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
It's just
to,
shitty concrete.
Yeah.
no, but if you go there, it looks like literally a top of a roof. It's so like, how did they
Wow.
do that? It's crazy.
Weird.
It's got to age a little bit. There's no
Yeah,
way.
Bad contractors, maybe. But I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another line here. Same spot. Heel flip up.
Yeah. See, what was
Tray flip.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, but 4 tricks. Heel flip.
But
Tray flip.
that's what everybody was doing at that spot,
Oh,
though.
Dude, fakey
Yeah.
tray, that's fucking,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
6 fuck down stairs, especially back then. I don't know. Come on, dude. You look how bummed you got. All of a sudden, you just like lean
He's
back.
slouching in his chair. He's not all
Just
soaked.
not happy about this.
I will say,
I guess it was hard. It's sophomore slump.
Sophomore.
From the Tim and Henry thing. What?
sophomore slump.
Really though?
The Tim and Henry thing.
So you didn't like anything about your Goldfish part?
Honestly, I did not.
You got a lot of dopamine from the Tim and Henry's thing.
Yeah,
That
it fucking crashed.
What's next? See the next one.
Dude, nollie back tails is a pretty Tim Gavin trick, I feel like.
Yeah, that was a like a safety trick to fill a line.
Was that's Dowling filming?
No, this is Wing Co.
Are you sure?
I think so. Yeah. Let me see the head.
Damn, I forgot about Winco.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's who I was talking about when Hebron brought up Wing. Remember?
No,
Yeah.
that's
Wing
Dowling.
Co.
That
Yeah.
was Dowling.
That was Dowling. Yeah, his shadow right here.
Yeah.
You can see.
I still see Wing, like he shoots a lot of the Tempo contests.
Yeah,
It's
didn't
in
you
the
do
Street League
some
stuff.
stuff with us too?
I
Crazy.
used to a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. This is all we got right here. Last but not least.
He's so come on, dude.
No, I'm
Pick it
not.
up a little bit.
Yeah,
This
this
was
one I didn't like
good.
either.
Ooh,
Another heel flip.
A good one. Popped it.
Another tray flip.
Push,
Like-
push.
Now, did you do this line just for the graffiti?
No.
Look at that front heel. Come on.
Oh, because it rode right into the...
Into the cock.
yeah.
Nah, it just didn't. Nothing was innovative back in this one. It was just cruising, getting through it. It seemed like. I know, right?
I'm getting through it. Let me give you this line. I'm getting through it.
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah, the boys were doing something. I had to do something.
Spot Vancouver?
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
This is right when that Nas album came out, Illmatic.
Wow.
Yeah. You can also associate like music to video
Sure.
like times.
This is like a girl trip or something?
No, the contest.
Yeah, Slam City.
Slam
Slam
City.
Yeah.
It's on the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you're too hard on yourself, man. I enjoy that part a lot.
Yeah.
I do.
Thank you.
The music, everything, you know.
No, thank
Brought it all together, you know. Plus I just like your style. I like the wake up in the morning, just woke up in the morning style, you know.
Wait, go back a little bit.
Where? Right
I'm
here?
having a brain tweak on that, trying to get situated for the frontside heel.
Okay.
Watch my hands. Like I'm starting to get like a mental like right here tweak. You can't see it, but I know what I'm.
You
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like getting ready to do because I that was a hard trick for me to do. But I couldn't just heel flip it because I already heel flipped 5 times.
oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
You know
So
what I mean?
right,
Like I
right.
couldn't get.
Look right here. Right here.
Yeah, I just
You kind of are like
yeah,
trying to get
I
away.
couldn't get
little shuffle.
couldn't get
little
situated.
Shuffle. You wearing pants though. It's a
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Good call.
Yes.
that
happened.
Maybe a little cold up there.
Yeah.
What I miss about parts is seeing like homies in the background. People like
Fucking around.
that because nowadays if someone's in the background, they're like, "Oh shit!" And they run out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Now though, back then everyone's like doing push-ups or fucking.
You're right. They went.
Yeah.
Damn. Who was that in the background right there?
Let me see.
Tony?
Right there.
'Cause I like even starting it off.
Chico.
Look how high you popped that.
Look at that.
Boosted over that thing, Tim.
This is the angle. I think that was Cheeks back there. Skating with Cheeks was so fun, dude. That dude's so funny.
He's the best.
What? I'm wearing a watch.
You are.
What the hell?
What kind of watch you wearing back then?
I have no clue.
Timex.
No idea.
It's a little swatch.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah, who's
idea.
that right there? Oh man, Tony Ferguson.
It might be fur.
That's Fergie. Yeah, that's
Or Eric.
that might be Eric.
Kind of looks like Eric a little bit with the wave.
Jeans with white shirt.
I feel like Eric was always waving.
Yeah.
Yeah, awkwardly waving. Don't know.
It's
What
weird.
else to do.
You go right to the penis.
Yeah. So that was it. That was my last part.
That was it, man. Thanks for coming. That was amazing.
I had a few other things.
No.
Chocolate. I had chocolate tour.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
a couple
for
other
sure.
little-
We'll save that for next time.
Yeah.
You know.
What was that spot? It was just like a.
This I don't know,
It's
but
like
it was,
an abandoned area, right?
yeah.
Like
There's a bunch of or just benches.
No idea what that was. Like an abandoned,
Like they were gonna start building
like
some shit.
no, like a hockey thing or something maybe.
Hmm.
I know those Canadians love that hockey. I don't know.
Very cool though, man. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
short-lived career.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it earlier. You know, we told people, you know,
Yeah.
before so they knew. Just like you tell people about your weight.
Right. Just get it out of the way.
Let's get
Let
it.
it be
Let's
known.
rip it. Let's like a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Rip it off. No, but I love it, man. Like I said, that Tim and Henry's video to me was really,
Inspirational.
yes. No, it absolutely was, because not only did I like you, I like the song, I like the part, but I grew up there. So that to me also is monumental
That's
as
pretty
well.
cool.
You're ripping this fucking spot
Right.
to pieces.
No, that part I really liked. That part I was proud of.
Yeah,
The
I think you made.
Goldfish part I didn't like.
I think you made the good.
I mean, I fucking.
Did
love
you have
that
a part in Goldfish?
Yeah.
Hit the first part, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, sorry about that, Dubby.
What song did you?
No
What
worries.
song did you use?
That was the No Name, the Tribe Called Quest.
Oh yeah.
This-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was that one.
But didn't you find that somewhere? Wasn't it like
yeah, that was
hard
on
to
that was on
find?
a maxi single. You couldn't find that. And people tried that was like the question, like, where do you get that? And I'm like, gotta find it.
Dubs. Probably. Would you download it off like LimeWire or something?
Nah,
It
that
didn't
was
even
that was
exist then.
before LimeWire.
Okay.
That was when I was buying CDs. Like
LimeWire.
no
I
other.
remember
You went to
that.
Tower Records for that one.
I did. Raj, you already know that was a Tower Records.
Damn.
Fine.
Dub spent a lot of money at Tower Records.
I did.
Spent a lot of money.
Do you still got your tapes, your cassette tapes?
I got my tapes, CDs, all that shit.
Wow.
DVDs.
Damn.
I had DVD, laser
Laser
discs.
discs.
Bro, I gave that to mom.
I remember
Mom's
he had
holding
the
on to
laser
laser
discs. I was
discs.
like, Jeron is living, dude. with these
And then he would
laser
sneak into my room and watch a movie on laser disc.
Wait a minute. You had the laser disc in your room.
Yeah,
Not
he
even
was
in the living
sharer.
room.
Not
He
in the
wasn't a
living
big
room.
sharer.
I didn't. And the main reason was because, dude, his dog, dude, he bought a dog,
Oh, yeah.
bro, and the dog fucked shit up, man. So I had to keep the door closed.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of separate, ourselves. 'Cause
Didn't the dog try to like dig underneath the doorway?
the
or
dog dug a fucking hole straight through his bed.
Sure did. Yeah.
A perfect hole. I was tripping. I was like,
Yeah, we had a hound dog that we kept in an apartment.
something? Oh
It
God.
was like a little beagle.
and he came in my room and bit the side of my bed and shit. And I was like, all right, I'm keeping the door closed.
Yeah.
Nah,
Shit in there too a lot.
He shit in
Ain't
there.
getting
He
my
was-
laser disc.
because it was a clean. Yeah, dude. It was the cleanest room, and
It was.
he
His
wanted
room
to.
was
He
nice.
wanted the shit in the clean room
You wanted
because
to
that was the area that he didn't really get to touch.
You didn't
Yeah,
get
the
mark
Marcus
his spot.
territory. Yeah.
He did. and
Yeah.
He made sure to do so.
Oh my God.
I remember my room. A blue couch, Julia Roberts poster, and a bed.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like Julie Roberts?
I guess. I had a poster of her.
God, those were the times.
Those were the times.
Tell us a good story back then. What happened? It's like
I mean, you had a lot of people come through there.
John would know some good stories. I mean,
there's so many, dude. I mean, the Sheffy is just one in itself. Like, I mean, he stayed with us for quite some time.
He was amazing.
Remember being so scared of him.
Dude, the balcony fucking was literally like half filled with fucking beer cans and just pushed in a corner. So that was like our little recycling area. You know, it was like anytime we had drinks and shit, just throw it in the fucking there.
I remember Sheffy everyone was scared of him, but I ended up getting close to that dude.
Yeah,
I saw this others because he was scary.
He was scared. I was scared of him,
and he was scary.
He was always nice to me, though.
Yeah.
Like never.
But I got to see this other this other side of him that it was just so. It was so like, it was loving. It was just. It was really. It was cool to see that other side of him.
Yeah.
Because everyone was super intimidated of him.
I'd say that's a better word, intimidated, more so than scary.
That is a better word. It's intimidating.
Yeah. He was intimidating.
But when he'd wake up in the morning and fucking watch cartoons at 5 a.m, and you're just like, dude, this is so rad. And then him sitting there really enjoying them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would wake up like in the middle of the night to go pee. He'd be on the couch watching Smurfs barbecuing. Twisting his dreads. Yeah, at 5 a.m. Oh, and like shaving a spear. Like he'd be shaving a spear.
Yes.
Yeah, were you a little scared at that point?
No, I just
going spearfishing.
Yeah,
the intimidation turned to fear.
We lived parallel to the freeway, and he would change his wheels and just get the wheel.
He did
on the 101 freeway. I'd be like,
what?
Bro, that
fucking.
Next thing you know,
like that's why people were scared of him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, you would just do some crazy outlandish shit.
I heard a story that he went on the freeway in the fast lane on a bicycle.
I heard that story.
Yeah.
That was in San Diego though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you had all kinds of people. Stephen Callis would come through.
Snacks came through.
Yep. No, everybody would come through.
Snacks. Snidex.
Snacks is doing good, man.
I'm proud of bro.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for
I'm
that
stoked
guy.
for him, bro.
He had a huge impact on
all of
people.
Us.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Stephen Callis?
He was.
That was his nickname. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, everyone wanted to talk like him, walk like him, act like him. I mean, he influenced everyone.
Yeah.
But the Sheffy was the main person who stayed, and Stephen probably, huh?
No, a lot of people. The
everybody.
Sheffy just stayed with us for a long time.
He stayed with, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like, hey, can I sleep over? Next thing you know, he was there 6 months later. He was like,
barbecuing.
Same thing with like Keenan and Gabriel. That they spent a hell of a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Gabriel was fucking. I spent like a lot of time with Gabriel.
It was weird though, because me and Jeron lived together, but Jeron was closer to some people than I was. Like Gabriel, you were really close with Gabriel. I didn't get too close. I was friendly with Gabriel, but I wasn't as close as he was.
Even Keenan though.
Me and Keenan were tight though.
Yeah, but I'm saying he would come and stay.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What was Keenan like when he stayed at your place?
Those days were right when we started to party. Like we were starting to get to the age.
And that's what? How old were you guys at that point?
18, 19.
Oh wow.
No, you guys were a little bit older. I'd say you were like 20. No, because I was fucking 19 when I moved in with you. So you were 2 years older. 3 years
22.
older. 21, 22.
But party meaning like that was the priority over skating.
Yeah.
Like who can party the hardest now? It came from doing nose blunt, to like partying the hardest.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what it felt like to me.
Only you, probably.
In the lobby of the apartment was a sauna, and I remember going in there. It's fucking 150 degrees in there. Sheffy's butt naked. It's a public fucking sauna. He's ass naked doing push-ups with a Corona or a Heineken. I'm just like, oh, Jesus, this dude's just getting it in today.
In our building.
In our building.
Oh, it's so good.
Who was the person famous that lived there?
Bone Thugs.
Yeah,
Bone
Bone
Thugs.
Thugs.
Would you ever bump into him?
I never. I don't think.
I think I might have saw them a few times, but I never was like, no, not all of them. It was like maybe like one or two of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Random.
I didn't like their music, or I would have forced a bump in.
you would have forced him.
Yeah.
Was it you that one apartment you lived in, Tupac?
Yeah. Did I tell that story?
I think you did, but tell it again real
Tupac
quick,
story?
please.
I
You
mean-
bumped into him in the elevator or something?
So, I mean, it's a big. Coincidentally, our parking spots are right next to each other. It's a big building. There's like 80 units in the building.
Gotcha.
It's not like just me and Tupac. But I remember he parked his Impala, and it was always like parked like that
Sideways.
Yeah. It was like I had my little Civic. But I remember I bought plants. I bought some new home decor, and I remember bringing it into the elevator, and the plants are hitting him. Yeah, and he had Madonna with him.
No.
I swear to God. Yeah, I swear to God. And this other dude, and I thought it was funny. I wasn't aware that the ficus trees were hitting Tupac in the cheek.
Wow.
But they were, and like I remember his dude was like, "What are you doing?" Like, the ficus trees are hitting Tupac in the face. And then there was this kind of interaction, and then all just ended. They just left, and I was like, "Wow, that was crazy."
Wow.
But that was really just my only interaction, and I think I door dinged his Impala once.
Wait, so you got in the elevator and Madonna and Tupac are in it, and you're holding.
So they must have, yeah. I got in from like the ground floor, and they must have came up from our parking spots. So they had come up, and then the ding and ficus plants coming.
Oh, that's so good, dude.
Like the only time
Right.
you see him in the elevator, you got the ficus.
Yeah, I do remember they all had like this presence.
That
They all
energy.
felt, they were somebody.
Yeah.
That was in Hollywood.
Yeah.
The Life and Times of Tim Gavin.
I'm always watching these going, God, I can't wait to go back on and tell all these. And I forget them all.
You forget.
Nothing to talk about right now.
Well, you can always come back again.
Yeah, I know.
We'd love to have you back.
How many shows are we on?
We have 200 on the normal show.
Jeez, that's successful.
This one's at what? 72?
This is 73.
73. And then Experience Show 166, 67.
6-7 on Wednesday, yeah.
Who's got the highest views so far? Me, then who?
You, then
I think
I think it's just you.
Yeah.
No, who?
I think Bam.
Yeah.
Bam, yeah, that makes sense.
Bam and Lil Wayne.
Bam,
makes
Lil
sense.
Wayne. Man, I don't even know if Lil Wayne
Bam's
is up
birthday
there.
today.
He's up there. It's like 700.
Does Lil Wayne still skate?
He was just
Yeah.
skating today at Paul's P-Rod's Park.
Birthday yesterday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Man, happy birthday, Wayne.
Happy birthday, Kevin White, too.
Oh, shit.
Bam, bam.
Okay.
Bam,
Were you
bam.
checking the
Damn,
views?
there's a lot of birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
What are some other good topics?
I don't know. What do you want
What
to
are
talk
you
about?
drinking?
That's called Alleygas.
Oh, they got it back in stock.
Oh, I guess.
They got it back in stock.
There we go.
They do.
Who?
They were my local little
Brewery? Your own little liquor store?
my little liquor store. Yeah,
He got a couple boxes from him, too.
yeah Alleygas, I think I'm overdue for another.
John never. He's never big. He liked what he drinks.
You
I
got
don't
it.
know if I've seen Jeron, like,
Hammered.
yeah.
I have.
Yeah, I mean it's rare. It's rare. I mean, I get to a point where I get sick. I don't.
Oh yeah, he does.
I don't.
Gets
Then I
tummy
can't
ache?
enjoy the party. I'm
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You know.
I knew when to stop.
You're a big mushroom.
Self-control?
head. No, I'm kidding. You're a big psychedelic guy.
Oh God, no! This we have fun, bro.
We
have
told a
fun.
story
Is
last
it-
time of he jumped on a tree and then, like, slid down. And
Oh, that wasn't. He didn't jump. It was at one of Sam's parties that he had in the bed. It was like his birthday or something.
Who jumped in the trees?
You did,
Oh really?
yeah. You remember the big tree in the backyard?
Oh, yeah.
The wood cut
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
around
yeah,
it?
yeah.
And it was like mist. Whatever it was, a tree was slippery, and you went to go like lean on it, and you slid down the tree, like literally like. I think you were a little. I think you had a couple drinks in you.
Might have been the case.
Couple smart Nellies.
It's funny though because a lot of these episodes, especially with you, DL, and everything goes back to Sam Bearwald.
I know.
He really brought
He's the root of a lot of people.
a
Yeah,
lot of people together.
Yeah,
Definitely.
He really has.
Whether it's Daniel, even Donnie Barley was there for a little bit, Schnerball,
Schnerball,
myself, Dowling.
Schnerball wants. We got to get Schnerball on here. He's just so
Oh my
worried his
gosh.
corporate people are going to Google it or something. It's like Schnurr, come on.
Stop, dude.
Yeah, stop it.
He could PG it and still be fun. Maybe
Yeah.
PG-13 it.
I think it would be hard for him to PG-13.
You think?
Yeah.
A couple drinks in him too.
He has got a lot of great stories.
do you guys still keep in touch?
Once in a while, yeah. He sent me some link to some dumb YouTube thing.
Do you keep in contact with a lot of your friends that you grew up skating with?
Not as much. You know, we were so close at some point. You know, it'd be nice to. It's too hot. It's
everyone's busy doing their families.
What about Eric?
Yeah. Eric, actually, I've been talking to again lately.
Nice.
Golf and whatnot.
Oh yeah, you get out there a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Eric's busy though. He's always traveling.
What's he busy for? Oh yeah, I guess.
I know. What's he doing? He's always gone. Yeah.
I mean, he's the best in the world. Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Right now.
He's got a family too.
He's got to carve out some time to come on here too.
Yeah, he does.
Has he come on?
No.
What? Yeah. Get him on here.
We'd love to.
It's crazy.
Let's call him.
You're gonna call him right now?
Yeah, while we're on the show.
Put him on blast.
Put the microphone.
Go FaceTime.
Well, I don't think he'll pick up.
Yeah. Put the microphone. Put the phone up to the mic.
Yeah, we're gonna see if I'm most likely gonna get call blocked.
Oh, leave a message.
What if you talk shit on the show though?
Put the phone up.
I will. Yeah. Costin. Eric. Fucking Costin.
It's 9 o'clock. You think he's sleeping?
Fucking pick up, dude.
He's been picking up my calls lately.
Has he?
Lately.
Not today.
Not today.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay. Here, who else can we call though?
Who else you got?
Call Rick.
Call Guy and tell Guy to get on here too. When's the last time you talked to Guy?
Funny. We could do too.
Who?
Call Schnurr. Get him to start telling stories.
You could do that.
That would be good. That would be good.
Let's call Rick Howard right now.
They can't, because Snurrball, he couldn't, like, they're not going to Google him.
We're going to call Rick Howard.
Are you?
Dude, that's a good call.
Who?
Put it up to the
Rick Howard.
Your call has been forwarded.
Straight.
Wow, straight to voicemail.
God, okay.
This is not good.
I'm going to call Mel Gibson. He'll pick up.
There it is.
Hold on. Let's call Schnurr.
Call Schnurr.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I'm on the 9
This
Club.
is one loser that'll pick up my call.
We're on the 9 Club right now. Tell us
He's
one
fucking
good
asshole.
Gavin story.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it ring?
Oh, yeah.
Beautifully. Beautifully.
Oh, God.
He's gonna be like hype.
Three strikes and we're out.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
This is miserable. No one's picking up my call.
Mm-mm.
Oh, what? Shh.
You've reached Matt's voicemail.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
Close,
3 strikes.
We tried.
Hold on. Let's not give up yet. Hold on. We'll give this one more minute.
Who do you got?
Eric, call me. Let's see if this will happen.
That sounds like a
sounds
very
kinda
drastic
desperate.
mess, like a urgent.
I know it's urgent. We're live.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Is there who's the most requested but hasn't been on yet? Probably
I
Costin.
just said Guy.
Guy,
Been on here?
Jason Lee.
Jason Lee, Rodney Mullen.
You got Jason Lee, Rodney
You
Mullen.
got a lot of room to grow.
Who else?
We got a lot of guys.
Gavin's always requested. Every episode.
Yes,
You.
definitely.
Every episode. Get Gavin back on.
I do have some fans out
They
there.
have said that. They have said that.
Who's my guy? There's one dude I fuck with on Instagram. He's so nice. No, he's a nice guy.
Who?
I'm gonna shout him out because he's a cool fucking dude.
Cool
What do you mean you leave comments for him?
No, we just I don't
You
know.
DM buddy?
Yeah, we DM. But he's a nice guy. Anybody else we can call?
What about your son?
What about Atiba or Akko?
Oh, call Atiba
my
right
God,
now.
please call
Atiba right now.
That
We've been
dude.
trying to get a T-Bone here
Yeah.
for dumb long.
Yeah, call
Now
Atiba.
he's trying to play games.
Literally,
so it's like,
please call Atiba.
Who Atiba's trying to play?
Yeah.
What game's he playing?
He said he doesn't come to the west side, dude.
Okay, let's call Atiba.
Who's your
Yes.
Instagram buddy?
I forget his name, but I want to shout him out. He's a nice guy.
Atiba is not picking up. Today was media
T-Bone's
day.
not picking up.
Bone Thug?
Media day?
He might.
No way.
He might pick up
He
because
might pick
I hit
up.
him up on this Modernica thing he did.
Jeff.
Oh, yes, dude. I've been calling everyone. I'm literally live on the 9 Club right now.
Wow, they've been trying to get me on.
I know. You're kind of inadvertently on right now.
Kelly, I'm officially on.
Yes. You're not. You gotta sit in the seat though, dude.
This doesn't count, Atiba. This doesn't
This
count.
is fully count.
T-Bone is on.
Fuck.
But I am packing up.
I knew it. See, no, we knew you were busy, but you
It's
gotta,
media day, bro.
you got to get on here.
You texted me the other day and we never connected, so I was like, I have to do that.
I know you're the best. All right, where are you traveling? Where are you traveling to?
I'm going to San Diego,
That sounds miserable.
actually.
Okay.
It's, I have nothing interesting, but Lakers Media Day.
Yes,
Oh,
dude.
that's what you're talking about.
Saw that,
Great.
dude.
It was an awesome day to spend with the team. This has nothing to do with skating, so it's even
But-
better.
All
Oh,
good.
good.
Just tell. We'll leave you alone. We just want to ask you one thing. What was the most exciting photo shoot you've ever done? With who?
I mean, is the most exciting before I did the shoot, or
No, in general.
exciting?
Anybody.
Honestly, it
Henry
was
Rollins.
just like shooting my first professional. Like any pro skater that I was able to get. Like not any. It was Josh Buell and Ronnie Krieger came to my town, and that was the first time I shot a pro skater one-on-one.
Wow. Okay.
Was that during Barbarians at the Gate?
In my hometown of Colorado Springs.
say?
Shout out
Was that during Barbarians at the Gate?
So,
Was that during Barbarians of the Gate?
yes, exactly.
Damn.
Fucking Bagley.
Yeah.
Just
he's
bagging
on.
another
Bagley
one.
is the deep mall. And that is the reason I live in California, is because I befriended.
No, we need a cliffhanger. Save it for the show.
Yep. See, he's
Save
talking
it for the
to you,
show.
dude. He's gonna come on.
Later, T-Bone.
You heard it first.
All right, thanks for having me. You guys are the best.
Dude, Gavin, thank you for stopping and chatting.
Yes,
course.
Gabby.
Hey, come
Stop
back
and
anytime.
chat.
Come back anytime.
I will be back.
Bro.
Thank you,
guys.
dude.
Thank you,
I owe my
guys. Thank you,
skateboarding
guys.
career to you, bud.
Love you, Dubby.
Love you, bud.
I wouldn't
Tim?
be here if it wasn't for him.
You wouldn't?
I invited myself. I'm like, I kind of want to come back on. It's fun.
Tim Gavin, everybody.
Thank
huh?
you.